Hey everyone, I'm Cheryl McColgan, founder of Heal Nourish Grow, and welcome to day 15 of your 30 Days of Healthy Habits Challenge. This morning is going to be simple. We're going to pick an intention, just one priority. So at the beginning of the challenge, you identified 3 areas that were your top priorities. So let's set one intention that's related to one of those priorities. You don't have to do all 3, just one. So you'll do this, write it down. Like we said before, there's something about hand to real paper, actually writing something out that is very different than writing in the app. But if you're using the app or you're using a simple note in your phone, something like that, that is totally fine as well. But if you're keeping a journal or you're using that throughout the challenge, I definitely recommend actually handwriting this one. You could also write your intention for the day on a Post-it note and put it somewhere where you see it often throughout the day so that it keeps reminding you. So whether that's on your computer if you're working, or maybe putting it in your purse, or if you're in the kitchen a lot dealing with your kids throughout the day, putting it on the refrigerator, something like that. So just one thing. And this thing about choosing a priority or choosing an intention for the day, it really reduces decision fatigue. So if you're really trying to stay mindful of that intention throughout the day, it'll just make your decisions easier. So you're like, okay, is the decision I'm about to make in line with that priority, that intention that I set for the beginning of the day, or not? And you definitely want it to be. You want to try a whole day where you're just really being in alignment with what it is that you want for yourself. It also just helps you reduce mental clutter, and it directs you, gives you some attention to your purpose. And it just makes the chances that you're going to follow through a lot more realistic when you set that intention at the beginning of the day and actually, like I said, keep reminding yourself of it. Another thing you can do is actually set a timer or reminder on your phone so that it pops up every once in a while and again just brings it back to the forefront. So you can keep it as easy as 2 sentences if you need it to, some kind of a little bit more direction around this, but it's today I will blank. And I will show up as blank. Again, having those little reminders around are a great way to approach it, but you could also attach it to some cue that you do, something that you do throughout the day. You might be like, every time I open my laptop, I'm going to repeat that intention and then just bring it to top of mind. So however it is that you're going to be able to keep it in the forefront, do that, whether it's the writing, the putting it on the phone, the attaching it to a cue. It's kind of like the attaching it to a cue is like that idea of habit stacking that we've talked a little bit in the past. If mornings are too hectic, you could always write this intention the night before, or if you get stuck and you're just can't figure out something, maybe choose from being calm, consistent, present, kind, focused. Those are all ways that you could show up. Or today I will be one of those things, something like that. As always, the links for the research are in your tracker and in the day's email. If you're not signed up yet, Healthy Habits Challenge, be sure to go to healnourishgrow.com/habits. You can easily sign up and start anytime that you find this. So you don't have to wait till the beginning of the new year or the beginning of the new week. You just sign up for the challenge and then you'll start getting the emails the very next day and you're off to the races. So I will see you again tomorrow. That's it for today.
This has been the Heal Nourish Grow podcast. Again, I'm Cheryl McColgan, founder of Heal Nourish Grow. You can find show notes for this episode at healnourishgrowpodcast.com. If you have feedback on today's episode or questions about the content, please email us at podcast@healnourishgrow.com. We'd love to hear from you. Be sure to sign up for our email list at healnourishgrow.com and subscribe to the show with your favorite podcast player so you never miss an episode. Join us next time for more information that helps you live your best and healthiest life. Thanks for listening. Content on the Heal Nourish Grow podcast does not constitute medical advice. Content contained in the Heal Nourish Grow podcast is not intended as medical diagnosis or treatment. Neither the company nor its owner, Heal Nourish Grow, LLC, nor any of the company's employees, agents, or guest speakers provide medical advice. The content provided on Heal Nourish Grow podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please consult your medical provider with any questions about what health practices are right for you.